Do you know how Picasso had his blue period? You would know this if your mom forced evenings of cultural enrichment in you. Well, I've come to consider this part of my life as my black period. Nightmares kept me up all night.
You cost us the game, you jerks.
Why was I ever friends with such a loser? Smile for the yearbook, Astrid. Instead of practicing, I spent my free time dreaming up revenge on Nicole and Rachel.
Supplies needed: rotten eggs, water balloons, rotten fruit, various shaving cream.
Too bad the recital was the week after my boot. Oh well, at least I'd be prepared. My days at camp were much better. Zoe wasn't much talking to me. I just couldn't get excited about the boot now that I wasn't jamming.
I think our team name should be the Cold Ones. Yeah, we can dress up like vampires. Yeah.
With only a week to go, we practiced our positions all day, every day, if it was possible. I seemed to be getting even worse at blocking. Every time I tried to hit someone, I got sent into the penalty box. Astrid, keep your elbows in that penalty box. That was a low block penalty box. Remember, you are no help at all to your team while you're in the penalty box. When I did stay out of the penalty box...
Okay, here comes the jammer. There's the jammer on the inside. Hit her, Astrid. Hit her. Swing.
I still wasn't much help. Zoe wasn't doing much better as a jammer. She had a hard time getting past the other team's walls. Time really flies when you're having not fun. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Before I knew it, there were only 2 days to go until the boot. Then I wasn't getting plumbed by Brady and her team. I was watching Zoe get plumbed by Brady and her team. Cold Ones, bring it in. The next jam is going to be the last one for today. Blockers, I want Astrid, Ruthless, Dracula, and Minnie. Zoe, your jammer. Astrid, I want you to hold the inside line. Don't move from it. Don't let the other jammers sneak past you.
I'm going to stay in my wall this time, close to the line. Don't let the jammer through.
There's the thing about playing derby. Things get really confusing, really fast.
Jammer coming, hold her back. Watch the inside, hit her.
Suddenly, I caught a glimpse of a star. I was going to do it this time, and I gave it all I had.
Take that, Rachel. Bam! I hit somebody. I finally hit somebody. Ow.
Everyone take a knee. Zoe, are you all right?
Zoe? I'm on your team. You're supposed to hit the other jammer, not me.
Okay, take it easy. She didn't mean to.
I know you're jealous because I'm a jammer, but that doesn't mean you have to try and hurt me. It happens. Don't worry. Yeah, she shouldn't have said that.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to.
I decided to walk back to the apartment that day. I was in no hurry to get home. When you want to think about absolutely nothing at all, there is only one thing to do.
Sam, did you get any chips? Mom, I ran into Nicole's mom at the grocery store just now.
My insides turned to ice.
She said Nicole never joined the Derby boot camp. That she hasn't been giving you a ride home every day. Do you want to explain me what is going on? Mom, Just how have you been getting home from camp? I roller skate home.
My mother's face drained from red to white like in a cartoon. A crazy part of me wanted to laugh. Her voice got low and dangerous.
You've been roller skating from Oaks Park to our apartment every day? You have to cross a highway to get home. There's a light and a crosswalk. To your room now. We are going to talk about this once I calm down.
Part of me, the part that with a death wish, wanted to say, what about those chips? Luckily, the part of me that wanted to live overruled. I sat steaming on my bed. I didn't care. I was fighting with everyone else in the world. Why not my mother, too?
Stupid Nicole. Stupid Mom. Stupid roller derby. Take that.
I stared up at the solar system Mom painted on the ceiling when I was little. I put up the glow-in-the-dark stars stickers. I used to do this weird thing when I was a kid. I used to imagine I was Venus, Mom was Mercury, and Nicole was Earth. I made up stories about floating around the solar system together. We'd visit other galaxies and we'd meet extraterrestrials. Now I was more like a lone golf ball whacked into the space by an astronaut, just floating by myself forever. Some of the longest moments of my life have been spent in my room waiting for Mom to come in and yell at me. Of course, eventually she came. It was weird thought. She just sat there. She didn't shout. She didn't scream. She just sat. Finally, I felt like the silence was going to suffocate me.
Mom, I just don't know what to do, Astrid. First, you're dyeing your hair. Now you're lying to me. Being a parent was so much easier when you were a little girl. I'm not a little girl anymore. And you're going to be a teenager soon. How do I know you won't lie to me about smoking or skipping school or doing drugs? Why does everyone think I'm doing drugs? I feel like I don't know who you are anymore. Well, maybe I don't know who I am either.
I don't know where that one came from. Finally, Mom looked at me.
Why did you lie to me? Why didn't you tell me Nicole didn't sign up for Derby camp? I don't know. Astrid, that is not good enough. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't tell you because I knew what you would say. You would say, "Oh, you and Nicole are just having a fight. You'll make up soon." But it's not that. It's something else. But I don't know what it is.
I was kind of yelling by now. According to the rules of fighting, this is where Mom should have started yelling too. But she surprised me by saying quietly,
Tell me about it.
Well, that did it.
Everything is just all screwed up.
It all came tumbling out how Nicole is best friends with Rachel now, and she wants to be popular and only cares about clothes and makeup and boys. I told her how she planned to ditch me in junior high, and about the soda, and about how they were going to make my life miserable for me the next year. Since I was on a roll, I also told her about Zoe and how I lost her as a friend too, how I wasn't a jammer in the booth, and how I was going to make a fool of myself in front of 500 people on Saturday.
You've had all of this bottled up inside of you for weeks? Sweetie, if you keep all your feelings inside like this, you're going to explode.
I was empty now, and I felt so tired.
Mom, can you just hug me for a little bit? Hug me for a little bit? Of course, sweetie. You're going through a difficult time right now. Being a teenager can be really confusing. Oh no, not this talking again. And I never did like Rachel or her mom. Really?
That made me feel better.
Hey, Mom.
I knew this wasn't the best time to ask, but I had to. Tougher, stronger, fearless.
Am I still allowed to play in the boot?
In that split second, I knew even thought I stunk and I wasn't a jammer, and I might embarrass myself in front of a huge crowd. I still wanted to play.
Please, do you promise to be honest with me from now on? I think the only way we're going to get through these next few years is if I'm honest with you and you're honest with me. Deal? Deal.
And even thought nothing had really changed. I still had 2 enemies plotting to get me, and I still had no idea how I'd survive the boot. I felt a lot better. And wait a second. Did I just get out of being in trouble?
I'm a genius.
So take it from me, kids. If you find yourself in a hot water with your parents, try talking to them about your crazy mixed-up teenage feelings. It might just get you out of a jam.
When